Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for any sign. If you were drawn to this reading, it is for you, and any sign that you may be thinking of today. Please use these readings to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what our angels have to say. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you want us to know at this time? What is coming next in love? What is the energy that's around us? Can I please have some guidance and wisdom? I am listening for you now. I have the gardener, okay, planting the seeds of your future. And there's a little bench in the background that's kind of jumping out at me. And I feel like there's going to be a day where we are both sitting on that bench. Right now, there's no one sitting on that bench, but I feel like there will be a day that we'll be sitting at that bench and we'll be looking around at our yard or looking at our garden, and we'll be together, spirit saying. So I always like to think that there's somebody for everyone. So that's how it kind of feels to me today. Like we'll be together soon or someday. You know, there's just a matter of time that the person who's meant to be in your life will be sitting on that bench with you. So planting seeds for your future is how it came in. I have chivalry. Okay, so I have this charming, who is this charming divine masculine energy coming in with flowers, riding in on their horse. That's always a nice feeling. Somebody who sweeps you off your feet or makes you feel wanted or is definitely interested in you. So let's see what else they have. And I have a commitment. So planting the seeds for a future and a future commitment. So for those of you that are looking for somebody who definitely wants to have, you know, the whole package, I like this energy. I like the feeling of we're going to watch it grow. I love the romance, of course, and I love the soul connection. So a charming divine masculine coming in with flowers, riding in on their horse. Maybe they ride horses. Maybe they have a ranch, a farm. That's nice. Spirit, please share with me. I have the World. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a Five of Swords. And I have a Temperance. So this person is not going to, I mean, they're laying down their swords. They are not going to fight their feelings. They are going to feel everything, okay? They're not fighting their feelings. This is not somebody who's going to push this love away. I feel like this person is very generous and wants to enter into this. I also feel like this is a perfect phase for you. There's that feeling coming in of this time in your life, I want to say, is the best time of your life. You've probably had a hard road. You've had some ups and downs. You've had good times and bad times. But this feels like the phase in your life that you feel content, that you feel safe, that you feel balanced. So you are ready to enter into something that is very rewarding, Spirit saying, emotionally for you. I feel content. I feel safe. There's a sense of, like I said, this phase of security or safety. So that could be something that you just are ready to enter into. Okay, it could be something you're manifesting, but it just feels like it's something that, you know, that kind of fork in the road that steers us to where we want to be. I have a Magician, Five of Wands. I have a Queen of Wands, and I have a Knight of Pentacles. So part of me feels like I do want to put in the effort and the time. I want to build upon something. There is an admiration coming in as well. I feel like they are looking at you as you have a lot to offer. This feels like I'm trying to put some demons in my past that they could struggle with. I don't know, maybe they had some abusive relationships in the past, or they had a very toxic relationship in the past. They could have had a very difficult childhood, that they struggle with some of those issues, like their relationship with their father or something like that. But right now, I feel that they're looking at you as somebody who has a lot to offer, and they want a partner in life. They want this phase also. This kind of solar energy coming in, just this chakra energy coming in, and it feels like I am feeling it in my gut. I'm just feeling it in my soul. So your person's picking up on your energy. Look at all of this kind of magnetic energy and telepathic energy, kinetic energy. So this person's picking up on your energy and realizing that you do have a lot to offer. And I want to say they would be a fool to let you go. I do feel that. I feel that they are. It's a feeling of I've been looking for somebody like you, but I just haven't found anybody like you. So they're going to dive right in is how it's coming into me. I love sunflowers. I love all these sunflowers. Somebody that's their favorite flower. I have a little cat, a calico cat here, so that could be a clue. I have divine timing, trust divine timing, love arrives when it's meant to. So you are entering into this next phase, and I think you just have to think about it that way, that it is going to be here before you know it. Spirit just said, I am grounded, I am safe, I am secure. Look at how comfortable these animals are. And the divine timing comes when it's perfect. You might not believe it, but you'll look back at it someday and say, it was meant to be when they came into my life. I have closure. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure, that your person could be struggling with this Five of Wands, with some closure, with some relationship. Could be a family member, could be family disputes, something like that. I wish my family was closer. I wish that a certain person in my family and I were closer. So they could be struggling with something like that. I have a proposal, an offer, proposal in the near future. Now, the proposal isn't necessarily coming into me as a marriage proposal. It came into me as more of a, do you want to see where this goes? Okay, like I propose that we give this a shot. I want to see where this goes. I want to see, I'm in if you're in. Okay, I don't want to see other people. I only want to be with you. I want to put more attention into this. So somebody who agrees that, we're going to be a couple. We're going to define it somehow, instead of we don't put labels on anything. No, we're going to define it. I'm somebody to you. It's a romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. I mean, do we trust in divine timing for this romance? Yes, we do. And if it's not today, that's okay. Spirit's saying it's tomorrow, so you just have to be yourself and do your own thing and know that there is somebody for everybody. But do I believe that there's a romantic surprise out there at some point? Yes. Do I believe that this person is charming and wants to be in this connection? Absolutely. Spirit, please share with me what else you want me to know today. What is it that you have for us? Tell me more about my person. I have a King of Pentacles. I have a Star. I have a Page of Pentacles. And I have a Fool. So you have this new beginning, new journey. You have this, I'm going to say, this is what I've been hoping for. This is what I've been wanting for. I also feel like this person has their hand in multiple streams of income is how I feel. So they could own their own businesses. They could work for somebody, but they have kind of a side gig that's doing pretty well, nights and weekends, Spirit saying. So you could have somebody that is very good at generating income, and you could be kind of impressed with that. Like, that's pretty good. And I could see this side gig turning into that's all they have to do. Maybe that's their goal, is that I want to give up my day job and just do what I'm doing part-time, full-time. So but the point is that this person has their hands in multiple things. So they're very good at what they do, and they're pretty creative with creating kind of businesses. Okay, so they could have a really good business sense, like an entrepreneurial energy. I do feel that new beginning. I do feel that Fool energy kind of jumping in here and starting fresh. Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, Stars. Look at these big cards. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to this divine timing because I know you don't want to hear it over and over again. But it really does come down to the belief that you have already something in the universe that is meant for you, that you do have something that is going to come in. Okay, this Wheel of Fortune, it's like fate, destiny is yours. This gorgeous, I believe, energy with the Star. So I don't ever want you to give up on your hopes and dreams. I don't want you to get disappointed. I want you to just imagine what it is that it's going to feel like when this person is here. If you've met somebody recently, I feel like you've just met your destiny, that this person has been put on your path for a reason. You've got some big cards today. They are an opportunity to grow, Spirit just said. They are there. I always see this card, the thread. So I always see it as like, a thread in time, or something is bonding us together, or that kind of stringing, tying us together. So I do feel like something has come into our energy that bonds us. Spirit, please share with me. I have a Knight of Cups. Yeah, you do have this beautiful knight in shining armor energy. I like the dolphins because dolphins are so playful and they're so happy and they're such a family energy. So this person could just be very close to their immediate family. They could have children that they're very close to, that mean the world to them. I also feel like I want to say very friendly. I'm going to say it that way, that other people see them as very friendly, very easy to get along with, something like that. And happy, with the exception of they have some kind of conflict with somebody that they wish they could resolve. Maybe it's been going on for years and they just are getting to the point where I don't know what to do about it anymore. So we all have gone through something like that. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you want us to know today about this connection? Where are we headed? We have the same love language, a deep conversation. I like that. This person, when they said proposal earlier, the proposal was more of I want to talk about the next level. I want to talk about what kind of a relationship we're both looking for at this stage. I want to talk about being exclusive. So I feel like the deep conversation reveals their true feelings, and I do feel like they are able to open themselves up. So get that conversation going. Maybe you're the one that starts the conversation with, what are you looking for long term? What do you think how do you think we're doing so far? Is this better than you expected? Hopefully they'll say it's way better than I expected. Wings of love, guidance and protection. You're being protected by your angels. I love that. I'm enamored. This love potion. A little bit of you have me under your spell energy. What have you done to me? I always like that energy that somebody's head is spinning, or you've captivated them, you've captured their heart, you intrigue them. They can't take their mind off of you, so those are all really good feelings that somebody has for you coming in. And there's a higher purpose for this connection. So that could be starting to be revealed to you. I feel like it's a beautiful phase in your life that is changing. I feel that you're moving further and further away from difficult days or hard times. So if you've experienced past relationships where they were just very difficult, I would say that you are moving in the direction of the love that you always hope for, or this kind of contentment energy that I keep feeling in this reading today. Spirit, please share with me some loving messages. What is it that you have? I often wonder to myself if it's too late. I don't feel that way. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter. It's love comes into you in perfect timing. It comes into you when it's meant to be. I don't care if you're 25 or 75. If you're meant to be together, it will find you. Words can't express how much I care for you. I'm enamored. I do feel that, it's sometimes you can't put it in words, or I love you isn't enough. You just are so grateful that somebody's in your life. And I know what love is because of you. Now that I've found you, I know what true love is. I know what real love is, unconditional love, what it is like to really truly be there for somebody and have somebody be there for you. So beautiful. I can't see myself with anybody else but you. I have a feeling that that's what the deep conversation is, that we are crossing the line into, I only want to be with you, and I am ready to take this to the next level. So somebody that you're hoping that that's where we're headed, it probably feels really good. I can't imagine that it doesn't, but this person's ready to let you know that I don't want to be with anybody else. You're the only person that I want to be with. So that is definitely a commitment on a certain level, isn't it? So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide you to this beautiful, charming, divine masculine energy that isn't fighting these feelings for once, and allowing this energy to flow. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com. I did upload some new readings recently on my website, some half-hour readings. You may be interested in those. So check that out. In the meantime, have a great day. We'll see you again real soon.